It's so powerful to use. Okay, so if you learn it well, it's going to help you in your future math classes. Okay, so before I start, we need to label accurately. Okay, so don't pick the middle number, so not the 104. Pick either the 47 or the 15. Okay, and just go around. So I'm going to pick this one and go around. So what is this? A SSA, ASA. So this is a what? Angle side. So this is a AAS. Okay. AAS tells us we use law of sines. Okay, again, this whole notes are law of sines, but later it matters. Okay, so here's the thing. We need two fractions. Okay. The trick, it's not a trick, but what I would suggest you do is always pick the fraction that's complete. So the a fraction, I know the angle and the side. So I'm going to use the a fraction for sure. So sine of 47 over 15. That's my angle A, side A. Okay, that's my a fraction. Good? Okay, so I know everything. The second fraction should be the fraction that I'm looking for. Okay, so who am I looking for? Is it B or C? B, so that should be my second fraction because it's the B fraction that has the X. So one fraction, I know all the information. The other fraction is the one who I'm looking for one of the pieces. So in this case, it's fraction B. So the sine of 104 over side B, which is Rx. Are we good so far, guys? Any questions? Okay, so from here down, this becomes just the algebra equation. We just need to solve for x. The problem is x is on the bottom. We need to move it to the top. So when you have fractions, you'll be uncomfortable doing this at first. But when you have fractions and you want what's on the bottom on the top, what you can do is you can just flip both of them. And you don't have to switch signs. It's completely legal. And it works. And it makes the math a lot easier. As long as you do it to both. Okay, you can't just do it to one fraction. If you flip both of them, you don't have to switch any signs or nothing. Okay, but that single step solved our problem for the x being on the bottom. Now the x is on top where I want it. So now all I need to get rid of is that sine 104. How do we get rid of sine 104? It's multiply, right? Because it's dividing right now. So I'm going to multiply this side by sine 104. Then multiply this side by sine 104. That cancels our sine 104. It leaves the x by itself. So I'm done. Okay. Now I'm going to flip the left side with the right side just because I like the x to be on the left. Again, if you flip them at the same time, you don't have to switch signs. So it's 15 times sine 104 divided by sine 47. The x is by itself, that means you're done. Okay, so the rest is on your calculator. Just make sure you're on degree mode. Okay, some students have been getting wrong answers because they were on radian mode. So you need to be degree mode because this is a degree and that's a degree. Okay, so all you do is type it in exactly like that. Round for me to the nearest tenth, please. And tell me what you get. It's important that you plug it in, guys, so you can see if you're not plugging stuff in right. Okay, alpha y equals puts it in like a fraction, so it looks like a fraction. Alpha y equals 19.9. Can we get some confirmations on that? You guys getting 19.9? Yes, and that's what you should be getting. Did anybody not get 19.9 so we can help you? Okay. Now, once you get your answer, always go back and plug it back in and make sure it makes sense, okay? Now, let me show you what I mean by that. Does it make sense that this side is 19.9? And here's how it makes sense. They said 15 goes with angle 47. So this angle is bigger. What does that say about this side? Should it be bigger or smaller than 15? Bigger, because it's a bigger angle. It's more open, right? So yeah, that makes sense because it's bigger. Had I got 13 here, that would have been a big problem. Okay, so Any questions, guys? Okay, let's try number 2. Let's try another one just like this.